Hey everyone, this is Yami, your Latina next door. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see behind me, it is dreary and rainy outside, so I am cozying up next to my fire for this video. So today is the day we submit our projects for the Look for Less challenge for the month of November. Remember, this time I had asked you guys to submit something that was either Christmas or holiday themed. So as you know, the Look for Less challenge is where we take an item that is much higher price at a very nice, fine store and we recreate it for less. I would like to thank Jessica with Measure and Mix for co-hosting with me this month. It was a pleasure doing this with you, and make sure to check out her video once you're done with this one. Also, there's a playlist in my description box where you can add your videos for your projects that you submitted for this challenge as well. And if you did not participate or don't have a YouTube channel, you can still get great inspiration by clicking on the link in my description box and checking out all the projects done this month. Okay, you guys, so I went totally out of my comfort zone and decided to try something new. I saw this lit birch wreath at Pottery Bar, and it retails for $129. You should know me by now. I'm not going to shell out that kind of money for a wreath. Let's see how I did. So I remembered that Hobby Lobby carries scrapbook paper that looks like wood, and they have it in different shades and colors and patterns. The great thing about these are that they go on sale for $4 for $1, even for the large sheets. And I had this wreath that I had from Dollar Tree, and I've had it for a while, so I thought I'd go ahead and use it. It's a 10-inch wreath. Alright, so before I did anything with the wreath, I decided to go ahead and paint it this tan color, and I already had this acrylic paint on hand. It's, been in my stash for a while, so I went ahead and just used it. Alright, so the next step was to work on the scrapbook paper. Now, it was only one-sided, so I was going to have to paint the back of it. So I looked in my acrylic paint stash and I found some gray. I used that same beige and some white to paint the back. Now the reason I did this was because if you noticed on the wreath, the leaves were stacked on top of each other and slightly curved, so you can see the bottom of the leaves in some areas. So I basically just kind of mixed the colors and just did long streaks on the back and made it look like birch. Then I just cut out a small leaf template out of some old poster board and I traced it onto the pages once it was dry. Then it was time to cut all those leaves. I ended up painting and using 3 of those 12 by 12 sheets for that 10-inch wreath. Alright, so next I need to create that bend on the leaves. And I just used a hot glue stick. That wasn't hot, obviously. And I just curled the papers around it. Alright, so after the leaves are nice and curved, you start hot gluing them to the wreath. Now, I did the curve on both the scrapbook paper side and the painted side. That way, it was all kind of random. Also, I did not hot glue any of the leaves on the back of the wreath. I made sure I left it untouched so it could lay flat on the wall. Alright, so the original wreath had glitter all over the birch leaves. So I went into my craft collection because I am a craft material collector, unlike my husband who likes to call it hoarding. And I had glitter. Who knew? I had gold and silver that I kind of mixed up, and then I just added it throughout with some techie glue and just sprinkled it on. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, my craft room turned into a hot mess because I decided to add gold paint throughout the birch leaves as well. And then I just added some more white glitter that I found in my stash on top of that wet paint. It was a crazy glitter day, you guys, and I think I still have some of that glitter on me. The final step was spraying the entire wreath with some spray adhesive so that glitter would stay on the wreath. And here it is, you guys. This is the final product. I did go ahead and add some fairy lights, the same ones that I used for my wall sconces. I'll go ahead and link to that tutorial and those lights below. They're very minimal. You can barely see them, and that's what I like about them. Alright, so this is how I did. The original cost $129, and the one without the lights cost only $1.75 because I had the wreath, which was $1 from Dollar Tree, and I only used 3 of those sheets, and they were 4 for $1 when I bought them. Now, if you want to add the same fairy lights that I used for this wreath, they only cost $1.50. So that price increases to $3.25, but that's still a steal. Now, I do think this idea is pretty cool. Could you imagine doing one with scrapbook paper that's like white glitter or red glitter and making this? It would look so nice and festive for the Christmas season. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure you stick around for more videos by hitting that subscribe button below. Thank you for everyone who participated in this challenge. This is going to be my last one for this year. I cannot wait to see what you guys came up with. I'll make sure to let everybody know when they look for less. We'll start over again in the new year. Until then, I will see you guys in the next video. All right, adios.